Hey guys, it's Jenna Pecor with Bancroft Realty coming to you with for all your North Texans with your North Texan needs, your North Texas real estate needs. And today I'm doing part 2 on seller's estimated net proceeds sheet. Today we're going to focus specifically about the prorated parts of this particular form and how it can actually, the prorations work and how that affects your bottom line. So today we're going to talk specifically about that. The two prorated parts of your form that are going to be the costs that are involved to selling your house are going to be your property taxes for your house and your home insurance. And this is where it can get a little dicey because a lot of people don't understand exactly where this comes from. So what happens is your home insurance is prepaid, which means that you prepay the home insurance amount for the year. So you will pay, depending on when you closed on the property in the first place. Let's say that you closed on the property and you purchased it in July. So you will prepay for the entire year of homeowners insurance, and it will go from July of when you close to the next July, and then it will continue to renew at that time every year. Your property taxes are not prepaid. Those are actually paid at the end of every tax year. So like a lot of you right now, it's November 18th, 2019, you're probably getting your tax bills for 2019. But what a lot of people don't understand is when you have an escrow account, you actually have prepaid into your escrow account for both of those amounts, but your tax bill has actually not been paid yet. Now, normally, you are not the one that pays your tax bill. Normally, that is your escrow account, whoever services that particular account. But in the event of when you close on a property, you actually do have to prepay or go ahead and pay your tax bill at that time. But what you're doing is you're actually giving that amount to the buyer. And so that the buyer's escrow, it goes into the buyer's escrow so that the buyer, when it comes time to actually pay their tax bill, that amount is actually taken care of. So the way that it works is you are responsible for the time of the year that you actually lived in that house. So when you close actually does make a difference. So on this particular sheet, we're going to be closing on December the 24th, 2019. The estimated annual property taxes is $7,500. This is something that's determined by the title company and by the lender. They'll decide, they're going to go through, they're going to make sure that they know what the tax bill is going to be for that year. And then you're going to take the amount of days that you've lived in that property, which in our case, if you close on the 24th, would be 360 days. And you're going to you're going to say $7,500 divided by 365 to get your daily prorated rate. And then you're going to take that number and you're going to times it by the amount of days that you actually lived in that property. In our case, it's 360 days, which means that part of your closing costs are going to be $7,397. That actually, like I said, goes to the buyer, okay? So, but in your mind, you're going, wait a second, I've already prepaid into my escrow account, so how am I paying twice? That's where a lot of people have the issue. Well, this is why it's important to understand your escrow account balance because, like I said, you have prepaid into your escrow account. So all this time you've been paying money into your escrow account. What's going to happen is you're going to get a refund from your escrow balance that is going to come about 6 to 8 weeks after you close on your house. In our case, there was a $7,125 escrow account balance that you're actually going to get as a refund. So yes, you pay it right here, but you get it back right here. Does that make sense? So now when it comes to homeowners insurance, like I said, is prepaid. So you have already paid that amount from the time that you originally bought the house, whatever month that is, all the way until the next month when it renews. So let's say that you did purchase the home in July. And so your homeowner's insurance renews every July. Well, you close in the middle of December or at the end of December. So basically you've used 6 months of your home insurance premium. So what'll happen is they'll say, well, what is remaining on how much you've already paid? So your actual homeowner's insurance will give you a refund check for the amount of premium that you have not used. So in our case, they're going to get back a $7,125 escrow balance from their bank or from whoever services their escrow and from the homeowner's insurance. And that will come usually 4 to 6 weeks after you close. So that is how prorations work and why sometimes this little number on a closing sheet can actually be a little confusing, but I hope that makes sense. Join me next time. We're going to talk about some of these other fees that are associated with closing on a property. If you have any questions, my contact information is down below the video, but join me for part 3 when we go over that. Thank you. Have a great day.